Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Way podcast, where we learn in English poco a poco or podcast by podcast. Today, we're going to look at different fun facts and other interesting things about the English-speaking country called Wales, or how they prefer to be called, Cymru. And I don't know if I pronounced that right, but let's just pretend that I did. Let's get into it.
Bienvenido al podcast de The Way. Si quieres aprender inglés y hablar con confianza, estás en el sitio correcto. Hemos ayudado a miles de personas como tú a mejorar su inglés y alcanzar sus objetivos. Visita nuestra web theway.es para conocer más sobre nuestros cursos online desde A2 hasta C1 y descubre cómo podemos ayudarte a avanzar en tu aprendizaje. Además, si necesitas una certificación oficial, también ofrecemos la opción de realizar el examen Language Pair cómodamente desde casa.
So to get started, I have some basic information. The capital city is called Cardiff. The population is around 3 million people. It is located to the west of Great Britain, and they speak two languages, which is English and Welsh. Now, I'm probably going to try a couple of the Welsh words, but it is a completely different language, and I don't know the pronunciation super properly. So just take my pronunciation with a pinch of salt. It's actually a very nice expression, with a pinch of salt, meaning remember that it's not going to be perfect, right? Okay, so I have 10 facts. Remember that a fact is un hecho, with some comprehension questions for you to understand at the end, so that you have some homework to make sure that you have understood the podcast and that you are continuing to learn on your English journey. Okie dokie, let's get started. Okie dokie. So to begin, number 1, Wales has more castles per square mile than any other country in the world. Just think about that. The country is very small in comparison to other countries, and yet it has over 600 castles. Some are in ruins, and some are still standing strong. And there are some famous castles, but you'd have to look on Google, because I don't know how the pronunciation. We have Cardiff Castle, Conwy Castle, and there's another castle, Caernarfon Castle. Let's pretend that I said that correctly. But if you love history, it's definitely a country worth visiting. Number 2 is that Welsh is one of the oldest languages in Europe, and it's still alive today. In Wales, people speak both English and Welsh. Welsh is a Celtic language with beautiful, unique sounds. They also, like in Spanish, have the sound. Welsh also has the sound. And you can see the Welsh language all over when you are driving and walking around. It's going to be on signs and in roads, in schools and on TV. So they really have embraced, and they don't want the language to die out. So if you are visiting Wales, you can say diolch, which means thank you. And shwmae is hello. So that's diolch with a sound for thank you, and shwmae for hello. Can you try saying it? Number 3 is very interesting, and one of the, one of the most entertaining aspects of Welsh is that there is a village in Wales with one of the longest names in the world. And what's interesting is because there's not a lot of vowel sounds, no hay muchas de vocales, and a lot of, I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but you can either Google longest village name in Wales and put it into Google or onto YouTube or wherever, or you can download the transcript, which you can find on theway.es or theway.es, and have a look at the spelling. But it's very long. I'll actually tell you how many letters. Can you just guess? Just think of a number of how many letters you think this word is. 58. 58. There are 58 letters in this name of this village. So it is real. You can find it either on Google or on YouTube, someone pronouncing the name, but it is usually shortened to, I think it's called Llanfair PG. So give it a look. That's number 3. Number 4, and I think it's probably my favorite. So when we did the country fun facts about Scotland, we discovered that the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland, right? Can you guess what animal is on the country flag, as in the Welsh flag, another mythical animal? If you thought dragon, you are correct, right? There is a dragon, an actual dragon on the Welsh flag, and I think that's fantastic. It is a very powerful symbol. And legend says that a red dragon fought off an evil white dragon and became a hero. Let's look at the fun fact of number 5, and that is that Wales has stunning natural beauty. Stunning is such a beautiful adjective. It's another way to say beautiful, right? Stunning. When we think of vistas or women, we usually say stunning. And from the mountains of Snowdonia to the long sandy beaches of Pembrokeshire, Wales is full of breathtaking landscapes. And there's even a path called Wales Coast Path that lets you walk along the entire coastline, all 1,400 kilometers. So it is a small country, but it is a beautiful country. Fun fact number 6, and also a very good one as a South African, is that rugby is the national sport of Wales, and they have a very good rugby team. The Wales rugby team, or I guess you could say the Welsh rugby team, is very strong. Not as strong as the South African rugby team, but they're a pretty good team, a respectable team. And the Welsh love rugby. On game days, the whole country comes alive. The stadium in Cardiff, which is called the Principality Stadium, fills with fans singing loudly and proudly. So we said that the animal on the flag is a dragon, but it's not the national symbol. What do you think is the national symbol? I'll give you a clue. It's a type of food. Any ideas? The national symbol of Wales is the leek, puerro. Legend says that soldiers used to wear a leek on their helmet to help identify them from other types of British soldiers, right? So I think that's very interesting from a historical perspective. And on special days like St. David's Day, which is the 1st of March, people wear leeks or daffodils. Daffodil is the flower of Narciso, which is another national symbol of Wales. And they show their Welsh pride. You know, it's a very political history that the England has with its neighbours that make up Great Britain, and the Scottish and the Welsh and the Irish all make up proud constituents of their own national symbolism. But let's get into number 8, which is the Eisteddfod, which is very interesting because Eisteddfod is also very popular in South Africa, but that's not important. The Eisteddfod is a big festival of art, right? Music, poetry, performance. And every year people gather to celebrate Welsh culture through songs, poems, and dance. And it's called the National Eisteddfod. And it's something that is considered like a respectable and worthy thing of achieving, right? And it's full of color, creativity, and tradition. And maybe one day you will see it in person. Fun fact number 9 is that Wales is home to many famous people, and you might not realize that they're actually Welsh. So I'm going to name some people. Let's see if you recognize them. And if you don't recognize them, for homework, you can look them up and see if you recognize their faces. So we have Tom Jones, Catherine Zeta-Jones, who are not related, by the way, Michael Sheen, Anthony Hopkins, Tom Ellis, and Rhys Ifans. Now, everyone, I think, except Tom Jones is a singer, but all the others are famous actors, and you can look them up. Right? And that leaves us with number 10. Wales has 3 national parks, and they are all absolutely amazing. We have Snowdonia, Brecon Beacons, which has changed to a Welsh name, good for him, and Pembrokeshire Coast. You can hike, climb mountains, see waterfalls, or just enjoy the quiet beauty of nature. Right, so let's just go through the 10 fun facts that we have already mentioned. Number 1, Wales has more castles per square mile than any other country in the world. 2, Welsh is one of the oldest languages in Europe and still alive today. 3, There's a village in Wales with one of the longest place names in the world. 4. The Welsh flag has a red dragon on it. 5. Wales has stunning natural beauty. 6. Rugby is the national sport of Wales. 7. The national symbol of Wales is the leek and the daffodil. 8. The Eisteddfod is a big festival of music, poetry, and performance. 9. Many famous people come from Wales. And 10. Wales has 3 national parks and they are all worth visiting. And that's it. So I have some questions for you. Are you ready to listen to them? So if you want to have a look at the questions as well as the answers, don't forget to download the transcript on our website, www.dewey.s. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Number 1. What are the 2 official languages spoken in Wales? Number 2. What is special about the number of castles in Wales? Number 3. What does the Welsh word diolch mean? What animal is on the Welsh flag? Number 5. What is the very long Welsh name mentioned in the podcast, which I didn't say, but that you can look up? Number 6. What sport is especially popular in Wales? Number 7. What 2 national symbols do people wear on St. David's Day? Number 8. What is the Eisteddfod? Number 9. Name 1 famous person from Wales. And number 10. What are the names of the 3 national parks in Wales that you should definitely go and visit? Okie dokie. So there are your comprehension questions. Now, those are just correct or incorrect, but I have some deeper questions, some reflective questions for you, right? So the first one is, which fact did you find the most interesting? And you can get into our social media and let us know which interesting fact you enjoyed the most. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever. Okay, so you can let us know there. Number 2, have you ever visited Wales, or is it on your list of places to travel to, and why or why not? Okay. And the final one is the Eisteddfod, which is all about music and poetry and art, should we say. Is that something that you personally would ever be interested in participating, or is it something that is not really for you? Right, guys, so you have some questions as well as the homework of looking up those famous people if you didn't recognize their names. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Si disfrutaste de este episodio y quieres llevar tu inglés al siguiente nivel, te invitamos a descubrir nuestros cursos online en dewey.es, diseñados para mejorar tu fluidez y confianza en situaciones reales. Hemos ayudado a miles de personas como tú a transformar su aprendizaje. Visita ahora dewey.es y realiza nuestro test de nivel interactivo de manera gratuita. Además, si necesitas una certificación oficial, también ofrecemos la opción de realizar el examen de Mid-Third cómodamente desde casa.